Hello and welcome to this Price a Job tutorial. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Project Management module for subcontractors. To access the Project Management modules, go to the top navigation bar and select Company, and then in the left sidebar, under the Project Management tools, select Subcontractors. If you don't have access to the Project Management tools here, go to your account icon here in the top right and select Shop. Here you can choose the Project Management module to add to your subscription on either a monthly or a yearly basis. If you'll be adding several modules to your order, we strongly encourage you to consider the all-included package. You'll notice that with all modules selected, the total cost would be £950 compared to only £670 if you were to select all the modules included, a savings of almost £300. In this case, because we were already subscribed, we'll just return back to the Project Management module by selecting Start, selecting the Company tab, and here's our Project Management modules. And now we'll take a look at the Subcontractors module. To get started, we'll add a new subcontractor. So we'll do that by clicking the Add New button here in the top right, and then adding the name of our subcontractor, in this case, Brickworks. This opens a profile tab for this subcontractor. Here at the top, we can upload an icon for this subcontractor, which will help us to identify them more easily from the list. So here we can select from our system, and now when we have many subcontractors lined up here on the right-hand side, we'll be able to recognize them by their icon quite quickly. Next, we can fill out their company profile, starting with their company number, business address, contact name, contact info, and then below we'll see a variety of custom fields that we created in a previous module for our suppliers. We set these custom fields to have global settings, so they've been imported automatically to apply to our subcontractors as well. We can easily recognize custom fields by the three dots indicating an options menu. By selecting this, we can either delete this field or edit the field. And here we can see the text field with the title, and that is set to global settings. So here we can input the opening hours, preferred payment, whether they are open on Sundays, and the date that our account was created. If we'd like to add any other custom fields, we can do so by clicking the plus icon here and choosing either a text field, similar to opening hours, a select box, similar to the preferred payment, a checkbox, similar to the open Sundays, or the date picker, similar to our account created field. In this case, we'll just close. We don't need any extra fields for now. If we have any notes that we'd like to add regarding the supplier, we can do so here. Next, we can input the payment details here under the Payment Details tab. We can specify this subcontractor's bank name, account number, sort code, and then here we have our custom fields that were imported globally. Next, we can take a look at the CIS tab, and here we can set their CIS rate, either none, gross rate 0, standard rate 20, or higher rate 30. We can also set their VAT number, UTR number, NI number, verification number, and verification date. Under the Jobs tab, we can add all the jobs that we've hired the subcontractor for. So here we'll put the job number and the amount of the job and a description and a status, either complete, on hold, delayed, cancelled, or in progress. We'll mark this one complete and save. And this is added to the jobs list. We can add as many jobs to this list as we want. If the status of a job changes, we can click the pencil icon to edit this job and change the status. If we have any files that we'd like to attach to this job, we can click the file icon here and upload any files that are relevant to this specific job that the supplier has completed for us. For example, perhaps an invoice. In this case, the invoice has a number symbol in it, so the file name was rejected by Price a Job. Price a Job will only allow underscores, dash, or brackets for symbols. Any other symbols will be rejected by the system. So here we'll replace that symbol with an underscore and save our file. If we have many files, we might want to organize them with a system of folders. We can click New Folder to add a folder here. We'll call this one Invoices, and OK. And this opens an empty folder. We can tell it's empty by the outline of the folder symbol. To add this invoice to our Invoices folder, we'll simply click on the file and drag it to the folder. And the folder changes color to show that it's filled in and solid, indicating that this folder now has content in it. We can double click on this to see the contents of this folder, and the navigation breadcrumbs show that we are now within the Invoices folder. We have options to view this folder in either Table View, which indicates the name of the file, the date, the size, and the file type, or a Grid View, which shows a thumbnail of the file along with the file size indicated. If we have many files and folders added, and we need to select them, we can click the Shift button to grab all the items in the sequence, or we can hold the Control button to pick and select as we choose. Alternatively, here in the top, we can use the drop-down arrow to select all files and folders, no files and folders, only the folders, or only the files. Then we can use the right-click button to either rename this file, get a share link, and this creates a shareable link for this file, which we can then copy to our clipboard by clicking this copy icon here. And anyone we share this link with will be able to use it to download this file directly off of the PriceJob servers. Further options in the right click include copy, cut, delete, download, or mail. And using the mail function, this file gets attached directly within an email, which we can then send directly from within PriceJob using the PriceJob servers. Let's go back to our company tab, to Project Management and Subcontractors, and back to the Jobs tab. And the last function that we have here is to delete this item. And we're offered a confirmation tab to be sure that we want to delete. Now, if we have any documents that are not job specific, there's also a Documents tab here, which is very similar. And this is where we may upload any images or files that are not directly related to a specific job. For example, this might be contracts, terms and conditions, or corporate documents. And this file manager has all the same functions that we just saw in the Jobs tab. And there's also a tab here for Notes. And this is where we could add any notes regarding this subcontractor. So let's add a couple here. And you can fill out as many random notes as you wish. Also, by clicking on the date, you can change the calendar date for each of these notes. And if you need to reorder them, you can simply click on the drag handles here to reorder these into whichever order is most appropriate. To delete any of these items, just click on the delete icon here in the table. As you add more subcontractors, the right-hand pane will fill with all of the various profiles. Each will be indicated by their specific icon that you can upload here. If you need to sort through them, you can type in the search field here, and as you type, the results will be filtered to match your query. Beside each of these subcontractors, you have an options menu which you can access to delete that subcontractor. And this is a convenient way to store all of your subcontractor details in the cloud on PriceJob servers, which you can access anywhere where you have access to PriceJob, either on a desktop system, a mobile device, no matter where you are. And that's how to use PriceJob's project management module for subcontractors. Thank you for using PriceJob.